Welcome everybody back to another Bulletcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto Shippuden episode 168. What happened last time?
Last time was absolutely out of control. Naruto went full Nine Tails pretty well and was about to take the seal off, but then his dad, the fourth Hokage, just showed up and was like, no. And we'll see what that's all about in this episode.
Hope you leave a like, hope you subscribe, hope you check out previous reactions. This arc has been awesome, as you all know, as I know, because I've seen the show. But again, leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon to get a week ahead, support the official release. Don't come here to watch the show, come here to hear what we have to say. Let's go. Minato Namikaze.
I worked it into the seal spell that I'd appear in your psyche. Truth be told, I'd hoped that it would never get this far. Since I didn't ever want to see you again, Nine Tails. But then, I was looking forward to seeing the young man that my son had now become. I guess it evens out. Fourth Hokage, come here. I rip you to shreds. Well, if that's the case, then I think that I'll just remain over here.
Dad joke.
You know who I am?
Are you not listening at all?
Why in the world does the fourth Hokage know my name?
Simple. I know because I named you. Because the truth is, you are my son.
Did you say son? Seriously?
That's right. Like I said before, you are my son.
I'm so happy.
He's a loudmouth, don't you think? So let's go somewhere quieter, okay? Lord Third Hokage didn't tell you much of anything, huh? Guess he wanted to suppress as much information about the Nine Tails as he could. If people had found out you were my son, you would have been in danger.
Dad. Why would you ever want to steal the Nine Tails inside of your own son? Do you have any idea what I went through because you did that? All of the grown-ups just looked at me with contempt or with fear, and I couldn't make any friends. I just wanted people to accept me, or at least not hate me. So I trained really hard to become as strong as I could. Then I met Iruka-sensei, Kakashi-sensei, and Pervy-sage, and I was happy because they helped make me stronger. When things were looking up, a group called the Akatsuki came after me. Then I had to train even harder than I did before. I got stronger, but couldn't stop the Akatsuki from killing my friends. And I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Damn it, am I supposed to be happy or mad? I don't even know.
Naruto, how old are you now?
16.
I see. 16 already. It must have been hard for you, Naruto. I'm sorry. I really am. Oh, I suppose it's little consolation if I apologize now, after having put you through all of that difficulty.
No, it's fine. After all, I'm the son of the fourth Hokage. I'll deal.
Since you asked, I sealed half of the Nine Tails chakra inside of you because I believed that you could master this power. I did it because you're my son. There is a reason I went to the trouble to do this. A big one. When the Nine Tails attacked the village, I learned something.
What?
Back then, a mastermind orchestrated the whole Nine Tails attack.
Mastermind?
Quite a formidable shinobi. Someone you'd need extraordinary strength to stand against and hope to defeat. I believe he'll attack our village again.
But the entire Lake Village has already been destroyed.
Yeah, I saw. From inside your mind.
What? You watched that?
I know about Jiraiya-sensei, too.
So, was Pain the one who attacked the village before?
No, it wasn't him that time.
Then who was it?
The one who wears that mask. In fact, I think that he's the one using Pain.
No way! You're wrong! Pain has a grudge against us!
And that hatred is being used.
He's really being used? And what about this mastermind masked ninja? What's he up to? Why is the Hidden Leaf always a target?
As long as a shinobi culture exists, there may never be true peace and order. I queried you about peace, but finding the solution is difficult.
So Madara was lying, according to the fourth Hokage.
Protect something that's precious. Wars are waged. As long as there is love in this world, there will also be hate. And some will take advantage of that hatred. As long as we have this ninja system, this monster known as hate will live. It will give birth to more pains. Pain may have actually killed Jiraiya Sensei, but if you look deeper, that this disordered shinobi world created pain and killed Jiraiya. To be a ninja means that you must confront hatred, and every one of us must battle against that hatred. Jiraiya Sensei bequeathed to you the quest for the solution that would end this hatred.
But how can I when I can't find a way to forgive pain? There's just no way.
I know.
Fourth Hokage, please tell me. What should I do?
You must find that answer for yourself, because even I don't know it.
But if you and Pervy Sage don't have a clue about the answer, how am I ever supposed to figure it out? I mean, look at me. I'm not smart. I'm not a great ninja. I'm just me. And how's a guy like me supposed to...
I'm certain that you'll be able to find the answer, Naruto. Because I believe in you completely.
He believes it.
He met his dad finally.
You do? Do you really think I can?
Well, a parent's duty is to unconditionally believe in their children. I'm afraid that it's time for me to go. My chakra's starting to fade.
Huh? No, don't go.
I'll rebuild the seal now, but this will be the last time. And the hidden leaf can be rebuilt. Naruto, you can do it.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, that was the end
That
of
was
the episode.
We're 10 minutes into this video. Do you want to talk about that for a second, or do you just want to leave it to the
We'll
end?
just leave it.
Okay.
I'm so sad that he wrecked that necklace. He's gonna regret that.
Well, the seal was rebuilt.
I know.
The fourth Hokage just rebuilt the seal. It had been loosening his entire life, and now it's back to full strength.
But he broke the special necklace.
He did. It was worth millions. Like, it was worth mountains of gold mines. Like, that's how they described it. It was
Oh,
worth,
I was just
like,
thinking of the sentimental value.
well, that
of-
is obviously that as well, but like, it was financially worth.
I literally forgot about that.
You did? It was the
Yeah.
first. It was like one of two. I think the first Hokage made.
Oh.
I think, but it is a great necklace. But now that he doesn't have it, he can't die as well.
Well, I guess that was him dodging death.
Yeah, he could actually become Hokage now and not fucking die before his time. Remember Sage Mode? Feels
We'll
like
never
a year
see
ago.
it again.
I promise you'll see it again. I want to calm those right now. It's not just something that they forget. I promise. Meanwhile, in real life,
Oh my god.
What incredible power.
We didn't even talk about the fact
I'm going to have
that
to increase
he
this.
that he made the moon
Yeah.
previously. In Sage mode.
because he still had the other one, right?
Well, he didn't have that scroll anywhere near him. I'm sure he just stood still, maybe.
Possibly.
Has he already mastered it? Does he now control the Nine Tails?
You're fucked.
No! The transformation into the Ninetales disturbed my chakra. It made me lose my last shadow clone at Mount Miyoboku. That means I can only use the Sage Jutsu chakra I have left inside me.
So in that case, did they need the scroll? The clone disappeared.
I
He still got
I
it.
don't know.
I guess then he could choose when they. Yeah. Maybe he can't choose when they're that far away.
He's already in Sage mode. I had to confirm the extent of the Ninetales' power, but I never imagined planetary devastation wouldn't stop him.
I thought I was
I'm
I thought you
surprised
were.
didn't die.
Did I kill Hinata and all the people of the Lake Village? She's alive. I can sense Hinata's chakra.
It's a good thing about that, I
was quite
suppose.
worried, but no casualties resulted from your assault, even though you were in full Ninetales state. We were lucky.
No shit.
Thank goodness.
I can't believe that was only the first half of the episode. I'm still reeling from that. I don't know.
Oh.
Sakura.
No, Lady Hinata.
Her
Neji.
injuries don't appear fatal, but she needs treatment right now.
Sakura!
Look, there's a wounded toad here too.
Wounded? Wounded?
The time has come for us to end this. Do you finally comprehend pain? Unless you come to know the same pain, you cannot truly comprehend someone else. And even if you comprehend them, you still may not ever agree with them. That is the truth. That is the reason it's useless for you to chase after Sasuke.
She's after Sasuke.
Enough of this. Just take me to where the real pain is. I want to talk to him face to face now.
Talk to him face to face.
So, you figured that part out. But our discussion's over. Further conversation will change absolutely nothing.
I just want to discuss something with him.
You're in Sage mode now. I believe that you are limited to generating only 2 of those bothersome chakra shuriken at a time. Isn't that so? And that causes your Sage mode to run out.
I guess I have no choice but to fight you, huh?
If both of your shuriken should miss, the only possible outcome is that you shall lose. I will take you almost to the point of death and haul you off.
Well, that's too bad. I'll find the real pain myself then. But how are you going to do that? I've got an idea.
Gonna stab himself? Yeah.
Get the chakra. With Sage mode.
Can feel where it is.
In a giant fucking tree. Oh, it's the paper. Oh shit, it's the opposite.
He reverse tracked me using Sage mode.
I found him.
You're in trouble now, motherfucker.
You bastard.
If you notice, anytime anyone's gotten stabbed with those, you see the Rinnegan, like, behind them, like, sort of looking down at them.
Now, smoke bombs. Right.
It even happened with Jiraiya when he got stabbed.
Here comes the first shuriken. Almighty push!
Fucking Netflix.
Already launched the second one using Shadow Shuriken Jutsu.
The window is 5 seconds.
It's
I
oh,
can do this.
it's gone.
Please, please.
Four seconds to go. He'd already prepared and hidden those shadow clones. Only 3 more seconds until I can launch my next jutsu.
God, I hope he gets him.
2 shots. It's over. What is this?
We still have 2 seconds.
You
Oh my god, he's using them all at once!
transformation.
Oh, it's all shadow clones.
The rocks. Transformation jutsu into the fucking rocks.
Beat him up!
1 more second. 0.
Fuck! Just overwhelm him. You know, you can't beat the classics.
You with no answers and no solutions. Just get up.
But I truly believe that the day will come when all people understand one and live in peace. If I can't find the solution to this problem, then perhaps I'll entrust you to find it instead.
I'm certain that you'll be able to find the answer. I believe in you completely. Because I truly believe that you are the only shinobi who can surpass the fourth Hokage.
He withstood that.
Oh, he's gonna swing him.
This distance will keep me safe.
Look, Pain, just give up. I'm trying to make me give up.
Nice. That's the end. What'd you think of that episode?
That was a good episode. Whenever they play that song in a fight, you just feel really good.
Yeah! Yeah.
It was good. It was very wholesome.
Holy shit, I cannot believe the first half was just the first half. If this was Naruto 100 episodes ago, that would have been 2 episodes. And it would have been shit, and we would have been complaining, and people would have got pissed at us. But it was perfect, dude. It was
so
perfect! I cried, you cried. Naruto, oh my god, even the dub voice acting, people shit on it all the time.
I've never had anything wrong with the dub voice acting.
Such an incredible performance. It was so good.
It's so good, and like I thought, it was done by the fourth Hokage so that he could reseal him in there.
Yeah.
And that's so sad what he was talking about as well, like, oh, I didn't want this to happen, but I also kind of did because I wanted to see you. That's really sad.
Also, he said half.
Yeah.
He said half. That's half.
That's out of control. Because didn't he take the other half in him and it's
That's
gone
what
forever?
we said, yeah.
Yeah.
With the Reaper Death Seal.
Mm-hmm. Because he could have taken the entire fox with him, but he
it
left
would have just,
it.
or
Yeah,
with
with
a seal.
With the Reaper Death Seal, if you're in there, you are fighting it for eternity.
Yeah, maybe they just couldn't do. I don't know. I don't remember.
He literally said he
Or,
specifically
yes, right.
gave it to Naruto so
Yeah.
that he could use it to protect the village in the future.
Right. Yeah, he just said that.
He literally just said
Never mind.
Yeah. Which is so cool. He was fighting Madara back in the day. Madara, filthy liar that he is. Like I thought, it's...
Conniver.
But he's so... That's the thing about Madara, is he's so horrible, but he's smart enough to tell almost all of the truth and then just slip a little lie in there. But everything else you can't argue with and he's like owning up to.
Yeah.
So when he lies about one little thing, then it's believable. But yeah.
Yeah, because all the shit about Itachi was true, and the third Hokage seemingly was true. Well, actually, we don't know. Like,
we don't know.
We don't know how much was true, but it seemed pretty
It
rock
seemed like
solid.
pretty much everything other than that was probably true. And he even owned up to using the Nine Tails the first time.
Yeah, but he's like, okay, I'm not denying that I've used the Nine Tails in the past.
But I didn't
I'm denying
that
I
one
used it
time.
that one time. I didn't use it.
And also at the same time, like, would that have made a difference to Sasuke? If he said, oh, by the way, I was also responsible for that. Like, would Sasuke have cared?
I mean, if he was a sane person, then yes, but no, it's Sasuke.
But no, because he only cares about what happened to his family.
Yeah.
Not what happened to anyone else.
Very discriminatory, that Sasuke.
So it seems weird for him to lie about that, but I guess it doesn't, because...
But fuck Sasuke, man. Naruto's dad showed up. He finally got to talk to his fucking dad.
And his dad got to see everything. That's so sad. It's sad that they keep talking about Jiraiya, but he doesn't mention Kakashi, his own student that also just died. I kind of wish that he had mentioned that.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
Like, obviously, it's like this weird, like, family thing where they're all the 4 of them are so connected in that way, but they mention Jiraiya, like, 4 times.
They have flashbacks and shit. They did mention Naruto mentioned Kakashi.
Yeah, but they mostly talked about Jiraiya. Yeah. Like the 4th Hokage was never like, oh, and even like my master and my student as well. He didn't really mention him, which is sad. I feel like I don't know, he would have mentioned him. That was like at the time.
Yeah, you're right.
At the time, like, obviously baby Naruto is his legacy, but before that, it was like Kakashi was his student, and obviously Kakashi originally was the one, like, training Naruto as well, so, you know. I was a little disappointed that that didn't get mentioned, but other than that, it was really, really good. Really sad. And just really sad because it's like you could see, it's such a blessing to be able to see him that one time.
Yeah, like, the way
but
Naruto
then never again. But then it's just never again.
The way Naruto was just like, it just kept coming out of him. Like, everything in his life, he recapped his entire life and all the shit he's been through because of it, and he's pissed off and he punches him because, like, why would you curse me with this? And, like, everything, like, I tried to get stronger to make everyone stop hating me, and then, like, these people attacked me, and then I met Iruka Sensei, and then these people attacked me, and then I had to get even more stronger, and I just have to keep watching my friends and my teacher and my master die, and all this shit, like, it starts pouring out of him, and it's so fucking good. It's such a good shit story.
He's just like,
great.
I know. I saw everything, and it sucks.
It's terrible,
but I believe in you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done this if I didn't think you could handle it.
And that's the most wholesome part, is none
believes
of it
in
else
him.
matters.
And his
He
dad
believes
was
it.
in-
Believes it.
His dad was in him the whole time. He really was with, like, you
The
know,
spirit of his father.
Yeah, was
within him the
genuinely
whole
with
time.
him. But now he doesn't need him anymore.
Because he has taken on that himself.
Mm-hmm.
Again, hero's journey shit. Everything is perfectly fucking done. People shit on shonen and stories like this. Harry Potter, Star Wars, etc. I shit on Star Wars for different reasons, but not the core thing here, which is that people say it's like shallow and like basic, but there is nothing more like universal and deep cutting to the core of the human experience than the hero's journey. Fucking taking the responsibility, resurrecting the spirit of your father, saving the people around you, turning that pain into power, a strength for you, turning your weakness into a strength, and taking on those who would do you wrong, and saving your community, whatever's left, taking the burden and the fucking shit and moving on, using it as you know, an opportunity. It's yeah. It's like, people say it's shallow. There is nothing more deep and like real than this shit right here, and how incredible this is. Yeah. Everything else is fucking... No, that's not... I'm not going to say... I'm not going to go that far. I was just going to say, everything else is like a commentary on this, which I could be argued, but I don't think is technically true.
No.
This is what it's all about for me. And I'm not even like a huge shonen guy necessarily. I'm not all about shonen all the time. I like other stuff. I like different stories. But like, there's nothing cuts to my core like this type of shit right here, other than betrayal. That's the other thing. But yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Incredible.
so good. And then Naruto comes out, and actually it's interesting because he uses the Rasen Shuriken multiple times, but what he actually takes that pain down with was just straight up original Rasengan, which was what his dad
With the shadow
made
clones.
And Jiraiya taught to him.
Yeah.
And that was like the final.
Again, with the legacy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
That's
the legacy.
That's what's really cool. And that's the other thing we talked about before about Naruto just having the skills and the power. But it's like the combination of Naruto being more mature, Naruto having a bit more common sense and like battle smarts, Naruto being stronger and just emotionally and physically. And Naruto now, like, you can see everything that has been, not just what he's been doing, but what the past, like, many generations have been, like, leading up to him, just to give him all these skills that he needs. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it looks like Frog isn't dead.
Fukusaku.
Fukusaku
You could call him
isn't
Gramps
dead.
Toad or Gramps Sage.
Yeah.
Or Sage
But it seems
Toad.
to be that he's just wounded, so not all of Naruto's teachers
And
are dead.
Guy's team is there.
Yeah, I don't know what good they're gonna do.
Help? Fucking save people? They're strong as shit. They could lift rubble.
I suppose so.
There's, like you said, there's probably people trapped under a bunch of rubble that need to be saved. So.
But we know the location of the real pain.
Indeed, Naruto. Yeah, like I said, every single time anyone has been stabbed with the chakra fucking rods, they have seen like the Rinnegan and a bunch of static like around them, like in their mind there's the Rinnegan like looking down at them. But then when Naruto did it, it was his sage eyes, because his sage eyes were allowing to form the connection and then make their way to him. So yeah.
That was an epic move.
I love that like turnaround.
Once again, that was another moment of Naruto
being smart as shit.
Just thinking
and
in
even
the moment.
Katsuyu was like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna find him? And he's like, I got an idea. Bam, tries it, fucking works. It's great. He's a badass.
I love it. I love every bit of it.
It's incredible. Well, anything else you want to say? The first part was so good.
It was good. I had a real tear that time.
Me too.
I've almost cried, like, I haven't fully cried for some reason. I don't know, maybe because I'm getting like...
I think you're just angry.
I think I'm just too wound up about it. Like, I'm just so mad that it's happening that I'm, like, tearing up, but I'm not...
It brings a tear to your eye, but not out of it.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe people will be like, oh, she's not crying at any of this. It's like, I'm almost crying.
I did. I covered your back there with that one.
It's like, I'm almost crying at all these things, but I feel like it's just so intense that I don't have time for that. Yeah. I only have time
We don't have the luxury of sadness. We'll mourn our dead later.
It's just, like, no one's had time to properly mourn their dead at this, but everyone's just going.
Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.